welcome back to my stream, my attempt at a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Lazarus. This is my second attempt at the Elite Four of this game. The last time I made it here, we wiped to the very last Pokemon of the champion. So we are going back today. And the stream ends when we win or we lose. I have a few encounters left to me in this game. 3 to be exact. We lost a couple friends to our final fight with our rival, Renia. This is who survived. Thank God. Hugh Grant survived here with just 2 HP left. I believe I'm taking most of these guys to the Elite Four. But first, let's get in here before we start looking at other encounters. So real quick, I'm going to replace my Hyper Potions with full restores. Cool. So now we got that going on. So here's where I'm at with it. I've been looking at the Elite Four, and we're gonna need a good electric Pokemon. And I looked at the encounters we have available to us, and there's some electric Pokemon on Pollen Road. We got a Togedemaru, we've got Charjabug, and we've got Pikachu. Now, I imagine, like, one of the Raichus, one of the Mega Raichus, they got both the Mega Raichus in this game, are pretty good. But I don't know them. I don't know what they do. I don't know how fast they are. What I do know is I've got this Cyclizar that can basically Mega Evolve into a Miraidon. And in the meantime, it's got some really crazy support moves like Shed Tail. And U-Turn is really helpful. And I just think it's a good bringer. It's the Pokemon we wiped to, was Mega Cyclizar S, the Koraidon version, in my last attempt. So this time I'm going to bring my own. I'm bringing Hugh Grant, the past Simian. And he's got one really, really important job, and that is taking out the champion's scary middle Pokemon. There are 7 potential Pokemon that could show up in the champion fight, aside from the lead or the ace. There's a pool of 7 that you will fight 4 of. Those 7 Pokemon are Tyrantrum, Alolan Muck, Golisopod, Spiritomb, Obstagoon, Scrafty, and Aegislash. Now, a Scrappy Passimian is my best answer into an Aegislash. I feel pretty confident about that. But it also just happens to sweep through Tyrantrum and Spiritomb and Obstagoon and Scrafty more than likely. This Scrafty does not have Intimidate, so we don't have to worry about those. So we can just keep him Scrafty, throw him out there. We've got Great Kinnear here. The Mudsdale is just physically one of our tankiest Pokemon, and it is absolutely essential in our fights against Euterpe, the Poison and Water Trainer, as well as Raideen, the Fire and Flying Trainer. So definitely gets brought. Now, I was going back and forth between Gyarados and Incineroar, but as how I see things is that Gyarados is not good into the first Elite Four member. It's okay into the second one, potentially. Not particularly good into the third. It's pretty good into the fourth. And then it doesn't really do anything particularly important in the final, the champion battle. Whereas Incineroar here has a little more kind of, utility in Parting Shot and in Intimidate, whereas, like, you know, Gyarados has Intimidate, but you run Gyarados almost exclusively as, like, an offensive threat. And while Incineroar can deal those hits, it can also very much so tank some hits and pivot around with Parting Shot and whatnot. I think it's the Bring. I think it's the Bring. I don't feel awesome about it, but it is our starter, and I just think that it is also kind of our champion insurance for Hugh Grant not really being able to pull the weight. It's a great answer into the Ceruledge lead. It is a good answer into things like Spiritomb, can't really touch it, and Aegislash, can't really touch it. And those are the Pokemon I'm kind of the most afraid of after a certain point. So I'm looking at all this, and then I've got this gnawing fear in the back of my mind that I'm going to get to the final Pokemon all over again, and it's going to be that same Fighting Dragon Mega Cyclizar, and I'm going to have nothing to answer it with. Unless I bring Debbie Reynolds here, throw a Mega Stone on her, and pray to God we outspeed in one shot with a Moonblast. A Fairy Aura boosted Moonblast. And I think she could do it. I think she should be able to outspeed even a Mega Cyclizar. We can even just, like, look at our own real quick. But first, that leads me to my final thing. I don't like any of our Pokemon for the first leader. I don't think we have a single thing in my box that I want taking on a Mega Ribombee. Vulnerable, 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 even as a fire type vulnerable. And our own Mega Ribombee, we want to try to keep safe until the champion. It's, you know, that's its big job. Even as that kind of scares the shit out of me. And I feel as though we are left kind of wanting when it comes to taking on Euterpe, specifically the water and poison type trainer. I do think that this is a good start. I'm still not totally sold on Incineroar over Gyarados. I do think Gyarados might be slightly better into the later Elite Four members, but it looks something. These four are coming, and then one of our Intimidators. I can't bring both. I just don't think that we have the coverage we need if we bring both. But I've been looking at the encounters I have left available to me. I don't really see anything on Pollen Road that fills the gaps we need filled. I don't see anything in the Devosi Straits that fills the gap that we need filled. One of the most important of which being having a solid answer into our first Elite Four member, particularly the Mega Ribombee. But then I looked at my Sea of Volkai encounter table. What I see here is a really high likelihood of a Scyther. And if there's anything that's designed to run through this first gym leader, it's a Scizor. Plain and simple. We've got Jumpluff in the front, Scizor with Technician, a Mega Scizor to boot. If we stack this team with Mega Pokemon, you know, I think that's a good thing for us. And so I think that Scizor is kind of the thing that I've landed on. And we have a Mega Gyarados option. We have a Mega Cyclozar option. We have a Mega Ribombee option. And then if we get Scizor, we have a Mega Scizor option. So that's where I'm at. That's the one thing I know that I want that I don't have, that I think genuinely actually helps and comes to the Elite Four. Because I could go and get encounters for all the things that I'm missing, but I just don't think that actually is a productive use of time. I think it's Scizor o'clock, and we go from there. So, Sea of Volkai, there's like land, and look at us go. 20% encounter. Let's put, you know, it's premier shit. So get in the premier ball. That'll look cool with Scizor. Oh, what are we on as for actors? I have no idea what we're on. So I'm just gonna, let's see here. It's a lady. Who's an actress that I like that we haven't put in here yet? You know who I like a lot is Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway, the Scyther, for now. Welcome to the Resistance. Excellent. Please be good. Please be good. It would be awesome if you were good. If you're not good, I'll figure it out. Ooh, A+ attack. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, Anne. You came prepared. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So now it's time. We go to Sofo City to get our metal coat. Red shard, I believe, is what we'll need. And right over here. Yep, metal coat. There we go. All right. Give me my metal coat. Nice. Okay. So now we fly to Pythios to check out this move tutor. So, Anne, let's get you in here. She's beautiful. Bullet punches, and of course. And Mega Scizor's ability is Technician. I think we can get Vanilla to be Technician as well, right? Yeah, that's good. And Adamant, because Bullet, we don't need speed, we need strength. All right, Mr. Artist, can you? Well, let's level up. Let's get to that level cap. Level cap is 58 for the Elite Four in hard mode. That is what, and we are taking Sword Stance as well. We want to be able to set up. Iron Defense is a no-go. I think what I really want is something to replace Fury Cutter with. Yeah, X-Scissor. It doesn't play into Technician, but Technician can miss. And I don't want to miss. I lost my Aegislash to a miss this game, you know? And if I had my Aegislash, I wouldn't need my Anne Hathaway right now. Iron Head. No, we keep Bullet Punch on this wackadoo. Could replace Wing Attack, but I don't think it makes a ton of sense to do so. I think we just keep what we got. Alright. But let's see what the move tutor has for us. Okay, nothing crazy. And I feel pretty happy with the rest of these movesets. I will take a look here. Yeah, I think this is, you know, what about you? Do you got Ice Fang? Because that's like the big thing that I would bring you for. is to help into these ground types and like Gliscor, Clodsire. Yeah. Yeah. It's not easy to figure out what you want to do in these situations. It really isn't. When there's so many variables at play. But I think this is a good Elite Four team. And I don't think I want to overthink it too much. Because there's only, like I said, there's only a few encounters left to me. And if this run is going to end, if this attempt is going to end in success or failure, like, I'd rather just, I don't know, see how it ends. So that if I need to start over, I can start over. But I think this is the squad. I think that... Oh, we need Mega Scissorite. We need to make sure we have all of our relevant Mega Stones. We have Gyarados, right? Rebombite. Gyarados right there, good. And Rebombite right there, good. And then... Scizor. Alright, we got our Scissorite. We actually want to start with the Scissorite. And then, what was the other Pokemon? And we got that, so, alright. I think we have reached the point of, without further ado. I'm sure there's more prep we could do than this. And I don't know that this is the best possible team that I could bring. What I do know is that this is what I am bringing. We got Covert Cloak, we should replace that. Citrus, Lum. I think we want to go Citrus here and here since we're not Mega Evolving this round. And hell, what would I want to even give something as frail as... Do I have the Assault Vest? Yeah, give Rubombi the Assault Vest for this one. Why not? I'm scared. But I don't... This is not my jam. Okay. Let's fucking go. Might be a very short stream. Oh my god. Scizor looks like it has like this fiery aura to it. Sensed something strange and was surprised. Well, we just met. But it's time. Let's fucking go. Okay. So this thing is going to want to hit Leech Seed. But it can't hurt us too badly. And if we can set up even 2 Swords Dances, I think we can sweep through this team. Okay, that's too bad that we get hit with that Leech Seed. Something might miss 1. But let's get 1 more. Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay. This'll kill. Yeah. We gotta be faster. And this kills. +4? You kidding me? Come on. Oh, this thing's... Does this thing have sturdy? This is like the worst thing we could see. It's gotta have sturdy. Fuck! Oh, that's terrible. I see a Rock Slide or an Accelerock as the most likely thing. Damn. Flinch. Crab Hammer, fine. Kill. Okay. Don't like doing this. Fuck, 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 fuck. Damn it. God damn it. We put the assault vest. Oh, let it rip. You got an assault vest on. You know what? Stay in for a sec. Ooh, that's good. No, 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 no. I was looking for the summary. Thank you very fucking much. Greg, get in here. Greg, hit the shit out of this rock tomb. Yes! Okay. R.I.P. Scizor. I thought you would help more than that, but I'll say it's a little bit on me, but I will also say it's a little bit on you. Let's be very honest. Because, you know, you should be able to break sturdy or something. I don't know. Gotta update the death count. Bear with me. To 19, right? I can't find it. So fuck it. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, this is scary, and I'm not prepared, but it's fine, and we'll live, and if we don't, then I'll just try again. This game is hard. Alright, now it's time to fight Terpsichore. Oh no, I wanted Mega Scizor to help with that too. That sucks my butt off. I am going to wipe. Thanks a lot, Scizor. I am kind of fucking with you. You didn't help that much. I'm not really thanking you that much, and it's kind of my fault. But also, goddamn fucking Crustle. If it was literally anything but Crustle, we could have just swept through that whole fucking thing. Ugh, the luck I have. Okay. I don't know what to get. You know what? It's weird. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna give Debbie Reynolds here the Life Orb. Gonna throw the Citrus on Hugh Grant. Gonna throw the Mega Gyarados, the Gyarados here on. Yeah. Unless, do we want to do Mega Miraidon? You know what? No. I think I do want Mega Miraidon, actually. So we'll do that instead. Cyclozite S, Citrus Berry on the Gyarados. And we don't want to lead with that. We'll lead with that. See how much we can set up on this Suian Braviary. Damn, I was like, at least one more. Can't really hit us with anything that crazy. Crunch is the scariest thing. Oh, but Kevin Klein crits, as always, right? Runiculus. This thing can't hit us that hard either. We'll do one more. This has to do it. Okay. We're +2. Not ideal. Not the best thing to see. Leaf Blade, Aerial Ace, Psycho Cut, Fury Cutter. It doesn't know any fighting moves. Ooh, scary. But that sucked. Was that a crit? Whoa, 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 that's the wrong fucking... Damn, that is the wrong... God, I wish I could intimidate. Stamina. Survive, 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 survive. Nice. Go fucking crazy with this Earthquake, dude. It's chipped pretty good. You're strong as fuck, Greg. Greg, you're so fucking strong. Place kick, high jump kick, psychic, trop kick. It's gotta want to hit trop kick, right? Let's protect once. Bait this out. Trop kick, I knew it. Unoriginal. Ooh, I wish we were Defiant for this fight. Fuck. Debbie. Okay, this thing's going to want to hit Iron Head now. Or bulk up. You crank it out here. Oh, fuck. This is scary. First impression, we handle those. And we close combat. Oh, no! How does it... Oh, no. Well, this is loss. I mean, we lost. Yeah, there we go. I had a feeling that I didn't have the tools, and I'm not seeing this through. It was an impromptu stream. It was a short stream. And you know, I'm going to start another attempt. I lost a lot of really important pieces. And I spent a lot of time looking at this and thinking about it and just not really seeing any kind of obvious answers into this very, very tricky Elite Four. And I'm not going to say I just played perfectly just now, but I figured I'd rather just, like, get on here and vomit this thing out because I've been stewing on this for days and I've been too busy to stream. And I was like, you know, I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it for this Elite Four. I think I fucked it up a while ago. Because let's look at these deaths. I've got more deaths in the box than not. Here, I'll just reset. Let's look at these deaths. This is what I have alive. And, you know, you can look at this Groudon, you can look at this Rayquaza, and say I should have brought him. But even if I had, you know, there's just something to be said. I don't think I should have taken these encounters in the first place. I didn't take encounters from these encounter tables aside from these. But I think for me, I caught him and then I just didn't want to use him because it felt like it sullied things. I used Kyogre though, and they fucking died anyway. I lost Mawile almost immediately. These two, you know, were kind of intentional, but even Quagsire here is where it started to get kind of out of control. We lost one of our ground types leading up to an important gym for ground type, the fire gym. We lost Nick Cage before the fire gym. We lost Mark Ruffalo to the fire gym, Whoopi Goldberg to the fire gym, Val Kilmer to the fire gym. We almost completely wiped to the fire gym. Octavia Spencer to the fire gym. We lost Regina King and Willem Dafoe. Our Oricorio, literally a Kyogre, literally our Lapras, and then these as well. I mean, I lost some of the most valuable encounters we had by a lot. And the team I brought just now was the best I could piece together with what I had outside of literally bringing Groudon or Rayquaza, which, like I said, just didn't feel right. So I feel like the run was kind of dead already. I think it kind of died with Oricorio, honestly, because Oricorio kind of like literally sweeps the entire two first Elite Four members almost single-handedly. Outside of Sturdy Crustle, which we have other answers to, especially if we'd kept Aegislash alive. Aegislash, these two losses here are two losses that I knew were going to make our Elite Four close to impossible. And, you know, was it impossible? Could I have played better? No, it wasn't impossible. I could have played better. But that's... I don't have time to just sit here racking my brain trying to see, like, what I can do to get lucky. And so this is it. That was attempt 15, and I will start attempt 16 at some other point. Shortest stream of all time for me, probably today. But, you know, I was either going to beat it really quickly or lose to it really quickly, and that's what happened. So, thanks for watching whenever you watch.